all played video games. Some of us like it, others not that much. But it's okay. We've all had our experience with video games. I remember when I was a kid and I got my first video games, seeing at the bottom of the box art a little logo called ESRB. I didn't know what that was, so I remember calling my mom and asking her, "Mom, who is ESRB and why does he own my games?" Well, a couple years later, I did my research and I noticed really important stuff and details that all of us should know about the ESRB. Some of you might be thinking, well, if it is so important, why don't I know about it? Don't worry. Today I'm going to talk about the Entertainment Software Rating Board, its history, ratings, and important details. The ESRB was established in 1994. Around this year, there was a video game created that was called Mortal Kombat. Has any of you played Mortal Kombat? That's perfect. This video game was really violent and bloody, so many parents didn't know really what the content was when they bought it. Why? Because there was no rating or description. So after the parents knowing all the content that the game had, they were really pissed off. And after many discussions, a new legislation was created in the US to help parents and kids determine which games they're able to play thanks to ratings, and that has been pretty helpful. So now that you know about the history, we can talk about the different types of ratings. And I got some examples with me. First up, we have Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Luigi goes around the mansion hunting ghosts, so it's rated E for everyone, which means there's just a little bit of violence in that game, cartoon violence. Next up, we have Super Mario Odyssey, which is rated E plus 10. Mario goes around the world trying to save Princess Peach. There's a little bit more violence, but it's still for everyone. Right here we have Fire Emblem Conquest, which is rated T for teens. This game is about two nations fighting each other, so there's minimal blood, weapons, and some strong language. And lastly, we have Rainbow Six Siege, a game about cops shooting bad guys. So this game is rated M, which is mature. Great! Now you can go to your local store and buy games, right? Well, yes, but no. There are some important details that we must address. So, each game comes with its own box art, right? Something like this, that tells you what the game should include, right? Well, not all of the games are like that. Some games' box art is like this, and it barely tells you what's in the game. You might think, well, this game is about war and guns. And no, I played this game when I was 11 years old, and this game is not only about guns and war. There's a lot of dark humor and bad jokes not suitable for an 11-year-old. So a good tip might be to always read the description at the front and at the back of a box to see what the content is. Check for the description that the ESRB has placed if it has drug abuse, alcohol, blood, or any other thing of the sort. This is a good tip according to the Pediatric Nursing article Media Violence, Advice for Parents by Mary Muscari, published on November 2002. The ESRB was established in 1994 and it has greatly helped us, especially parents, giving their kids the right game for them and their age. But some people might say that it's really easy to just rate a game, right? Well, no. You have to go and play all the game through, and then you can test and see in which rating it's gonna be. So it's not that easy. But you can always check at the details at the front and at the back of it for more information. And remember, when you go to buy a game, always check for the box art. And you can always ask someone or you can Google it. Not everything is like it seems. So you can see if a game is rated M or E for everyone.